You know the story of how Jeremy Corbyn was ousted? It's 2017 and Jeremy Corbyn is on the pyramid stage at Glastonbury with thousands of people chanting his name, but in the heart of Westminster a quiet but ruthless coup was underway. Jeremy Corbyn, the man who had ignited a political movement with the promises of real change, was being systematically dismantled behind the scenes. A strategist named Morgan McSweeney was pulling the strings. This is the same Morgan McSweeney who is now Chief of Staff for Keir Starmer, arguably the most powerful non-elected person in the country. McSweeney, working with his group Labour Together, understood that a frontal assault on Corbyn would not work as the grassroots left was just too strong. Instead, he and his allies worked in the shadows, and this was revealed in the Labour Files documentary, which showed Labour staff actively sabotaging Corbyn's 2017 election campaign, even cheering when the party lost key seats. Internal messages uncovered by the documentary showed officials plotting against him and diverting funds away from pro-Corbyn candidates. But the real dagger came with the anti-Semitism scandal. While genuine cases actually existed, the Labour Files revealed how allegations were weaponized against Corbyn supporters. Party officials slowed investigations into complaints when it suited their faction, allowing the crisis to spiral out of control. The media amplified the chaos, and Corbyn, unwilling or unable to fight back, became politically toxic. As the 2019 election sealed Corbyn's fate, McSweeney already had his replacement in mind. Enter Keir Starmer, a blank slate with establishment backing. McSweeney carefully shaped Starmer's image, emphasizing his legal career to reassure skeptical voters, and in private, Starmer promised unity, but once leader, he began a ruthless purge of the left and even suspended Corbyn himself. Meanwhile, alternative media that had been supportive of Corbyn, like the Canary, found itself under attack. As one Labour inside put it, destroy the Canary or the Canary destroys us. The once thriving left-wing media ecosystem shrank as funding dried up from an orchestrated attack by McSweeney. He convinced the advertisers that the Canary was toxic and anti-Semitic and pushed them to boycott their advertising on the pro-Corbyn news outlet. By 2024, Starmer stood as Prime Minister, and McSweeney, the man who orchestrated it all, remained in the shadows, his mission complete, but he wanted more power. Sue Gray was appointed Keir Starmer's Chief of Staff, and quickly after the election, multiple stories were leaked from Number 10 which were highly damaging towards Sue Gray, and there was huge infighting between McSweeney's faction and Sue Gray, which ultimately left Morgan McSweeney in the top job and left Sue Gray out on the curb.